Leslie, I want to make sure and point out that I've got a unique perspective about Rob's deep love for you. And I got to see the look on this guy's face when he saw you for the first time. And it was clear. You see, Leslie, Rob has been waiting, not willing to stop until he found the perfect person to spend the rest of his life with. And it's you. But Rob, I want to make sure you know, you better make sure Leslie's got a ring on, because if I've ever seen a couple with a guy married up, it's today. Can I get an amen? Thank you. Amen. That's right.
A house is just a house until you fill it up. A life's just passing time until you fall in love.
When Leslie first told me about Rob, we were sitting at my kitchen table, and she told me she had been talking to this guy who lived in Tennessee but was moving to Baltimore. She quickly told me his traits: Southern, red hair, plays the guitar, and sings. Rob literally checked off every single preferred attribute in the love interest for Leslie.
Rob and I met on Match.com, and Rob was living in Tennessee at the time, but he was moving to Baltimore for work, and so I thought, okay, you know, I'll show this guy around Baltimore, give him a chance.
We went on a first date. It was an Irish bar, a little small deal. I saw a next door neighbor of mine. He started introducing me to everyone.
And he said, yeah, I just moved here from Memphis, and this is Leslie. And so they assumed that I came with him from Memphis, and so they thought I was his wife, and we both kind of just went with it.
And I knew that kind of spirit, that just kind of go with the motion, that she was going to be, she's going to be the right person for me.
So the whole night, it was a big joke that we were husband and wife, and it was the first night that we met.
A house is just a house until you
Can't believe in a few short hours, I'll be walking, crying, down the aisle towards you on our way to getting here. I can't wait to marry you, Rob Jackson. I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives in love.
So baby, take my hand, let's make this house.
So those that know Leslie, well, you know what an incredible person she is. For those that don't know Leslie, let me tell you a few words about her. She's intelligent, she's beautiful, she's incredibly kind and caring, she has grace, she has class, and most importantly, she has Rob's heart. Leslie, you are the exact type of person that I want to have more in my life, and I look forward to watching you two grow old together.
Thank you for being the person who is always up for an adventure, no matter how insane it may be. Thank you for always being so supportive and being my number one fan. Thank you for loving our fur babies like they're your own. Thank you for being you. There is no doubt in my mind that you were the one I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with. So whether it was from an act of serendipitousness or serendipity, I am forever grateful for that fateful night when I opened with the first of many, many terrible dad jokes. Thank you for playing along, and thanks for choosing the right floor. Love always drop. Woo.
It's apparent to everyone that loves both of you. It is so clear that this relationship is so special. Sometimes when I'm around Leslie, I do question if this is more about getting to Rob's dog Jax and cat Leo, but that may be debatable.
I only have met Rob 3 times, but he had me at the first time. When he called us to say he was going to propose to Leslie, everybody knows the serendipity story by now, but when you're the parents of someone that you love so much and want so much for, and you hear that story, you're like, wow, that's the right guy for her. He gets how special she is. You had me right there, man. You're the right guy, and we love you very much, and we're so happy you're part of the family now.
So baby, take my hand, let's make this house our home, yeah.
Rob had told me that we were going to New York City for one of his best friend's housewarming parties in Manhattan, and he had been saying he wanted to go to Serendipity, and I said, let's do it, let's go. So we go to Serendipity for lunch, and then that kicked off a whole series of events of this sort of scavenger hunt all over New York City.
And then we met at the Waldorf Astoria. That was where, in the movie, John Cusack, Kate Beckinsale, they're in the Waldorf, they choose an elevator, one on each side, and they say, if you pick the same floor and we meet there, then we're meant to be. The last clue was a note that said, meet me at 7:30, and if you pick the right floor and I pick the right floor, then we're meant to be. And thank God you picked the right floor.
And he proposed on the 11th floor in the hallway with the music from Serendipity playing in the background, and it was perfect and wonderful and romantic and the biggest surprise. It was amazing.
So baby, take my hand, let's make this house our home.
I'm going to tell you about my deep admiration for Rob. The truth is that Rob has to physically look up to me.
It's a beautiful Michelle.
It's me that looks up to Rob. And I look up to Rob because he's one of the best people I know. Rob, I see a lot of your father in you. From the practical jokes to the way you love ice cream to your commitment to others. But when I see him the most is in the way that you love Leslie. Those of us that knew Bill remember him as a man completely in love and devoted to his wife, Therese. Leslie, you probably realized it, but you just married the son of an incredible man who was following in his father's footsteps. And as Bill completely was in love and was devoted to Therese, Rob is completely in love and devoted to you. So let's do a quick toast to Bill Jackson, the best man in Rob's life.
Rob, would you repeat after me?
I'll try.
Leslie, I choose you.
Leslie, I choose you to stand by your side, to be joy to your heart.
Got it.
And food for your soul.
I promise to respect you and cherish you. I will care for you and share with you all of life's adversity and all of its joys from this day forward and all the days of my life.
I pronounce you husband and wife in the presence of God and these assembled witnesses. Rob, you may kiss your bride.
Her heart, her compassion for others, her ability to go with any crazy idea that I may have, she's up for it. You know, I expect some pushback, maybe to have to sell her on an idea, and she goes, nope, okay, let's do it. And I love that about her.
He has a big, warm, inviting smile. He'll embrace you right away as a warm, friendly person. He's genuinely contacts people, calls people on the phone, which nobody does anymore, and he calls people to wish them happy birthday, and it's not fake, and it's not trying too hard. That's just him.
I just think there's greatness with you two. You're just great people.
From their thoughtfulness towards one another to their hilarious personalities, there's no doubt in my mind that their life together will be full of wonderful surprises, so much laughter, and full of crazy adventures.
Garth says, you aren't truly wealthy until you have something that money can't buy. And let me tell you, friends, you just became some of the wealthiest people in the world. I love you. God bless you and your incredible marriage. Cheers. Okay, she's okay. beautiful. I'm just gonna put her right here.
Dang, girl. Did you bedazzle that yourself?
I did.
I just love you guys.
Love you too. Don't look at him. I'm talking about this.
Told you what's gonna happen.
I feel like it's Julia Roberts. Not that I'm gonna run away.
King meets queen and the puppy love thing together, dream about a crib and a Goodyear swing. You know, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, by Outcast. It's appropriate, I thought.
Naturally, I was impressed that a 54-year-old like Rob was able to land a beautiful young woman like Leslie.
You show up to this altar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did it! Married.
Marriage.
Marriage.
Oh, baby.
Oh, let's do this.
Okay, we're ready.